Nicole, okay. Good day, everyone. Dr. Philippe, welcome here as well, all the way from Burkina Faso. And we've got Nicole here that is going to tell us all about her journey. And she will tell us what happened to her and what she's found with Moringa that has helped her in her passion and sorting out a lot of issues for her and a lot of problems. Nicole, you're going to introduce what you're going to speak about. You're going to speak about AIDS and you're going to talk about it, and you're going to tell us it's not just AIDS, but let me put you to the floor. Let you introduce exactly what you want to tell us today. She's all the way from Zambia.
Thank you. My name's Nkole. You pronounce it as Nkole. Yeah, and
Yes.
I've been living with HIV for 18 years. When
Yes.
I got HIV positive, there were no ARVs, there was nothing. So somebody came home and said he had a cure for AIDS. And he
Yes.
gave me this herb, which made me really sick. Then after that, we tried the African potato. Then it didn't work. Then my parents were introduced to moringa, and my mom did a lot of research on moringa. So I started taking the moringa as a food. Before I knew it, I was getting out of bed and just going up and about. Then because I was a bit strong, I was able to start learning about HIV and AIDS. So there's a difference between HIV and AIDS. HIV is where you have the virus but you don't show symptoms, and then AIDS is where
Yes.
you have the symptoms. So because I didn't have the medication then, I developed TB of the spine, which was now going into acute AIDS. But then
Yes.
I
How
stopped
many
working.
years ago, Nicole? Tell us
That
quickly, how
was
many years ago?
2002 when I got the TB, and
Mm.
then I was on treatment for 13 months together with the
Yes.
ARV. So I from then I've been in a wheelchair, but then I had to learn about what I had, and then I learned about HIV and AIDS, and I also learned about good nutrition. So good nutrition, that's where the moringa comes in, because it's got all the nutrients, all the antioxidants, it's got everything. So I was able to start going up and about, doing all sorts of things. I went into farming, I went to school, I did so many things because of the moringa. And
But
I
Nicole,
began to
tell them that you are in a wheelchair and you do all those
I'm
things from the
in a
wheelchair. Isn't
wheelchair,
that
but very
amazing?
active. I'm in a wheelchair,
Yes.
but very active. I get the
Yes.
energy from the moringa.
Yeah.
Um,
That I know very well
you know,
because I speak a lot to
so,
you. You
yeah.
actually
So
inspire me so much.
there was a time I had three CT scans. The last
Mm.
one, it was with the brain scan done. So my brain had just shrunk a bit, and the doctors were like, for a person who's sick for a long time, her brain hasn't like really shrunk. So I learned that moringa acts on brain memory activity. Yeah. So
Yes.
it contributed, and then I do a lot of reading. And then I
Wow.
got to meet people living with the disease, and I tell them about moringa. So I've got a huge following with moringa. And so
Yes.
now, like I told you, we're doing the soaps and the training. So now people want to come and start doing the trainings, because I'm a trained psychosocial counselor. I'm a peer
Yes.
educator, as well
Yes.
as I've done business enterprise. So my training is I want to empower people with skills. So life skills is to do with moringa, how to plant, how to grow, how to process, how to market, those things. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
I know. You even done last year, you've done the course in exporting as well through
Yes,
She
I did the
Trades.
course.
We did it
Yes, yes,
together through She Trades.
yes,
Yes,
export
yes, yes.
markets. And there's another one which is coming on. I've done most of their courses though, and those have
Yes.
helped. And after I stopped working, I joined a group called Small Scale Farming as a business. And then I
Mm.
joined a group called Anakazi. So in Anakazi, I was in boot camp, and everybody had what they were doing. So I only had moringa. So I took it up, I did the research, and I was the first and only, I was the best student in class.
I
I
know you
graduated.
got, yeah, you were the best one.
Yes, I was the best
Awesome.
student in class.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I also did the Africa Moringa. I got a certificate with Africa Moringa Hub. Yeah, so I've got two for Moringa. Yes, and I'm still
Uh,
going.
I know you're not going to stop at all. You are so encouraging because you had so many challenges in life. You had so many
Yeah,
times in, not now lately, but in the beginning stages. In the beginning stage
yeah,
when
yeah.
you were diagnosed, that was when it was so completely difficult. And with your journey, you are teaching other people living with that as well. And I'm sure you
Yeah.
have changed a lot of lives around. And that's what
I've,
we need to do. We need to do this one globally because I think there's a lot of people living with it globally, and they
mhm.
only use the retrovirals, but they're not having the nutrition side to support them.
Exactly,
And we need the
exactly.
moringa. We need to push the moringa to support HIV and AIDS, so that
Yeah,
people can understand also the difference between the two. Because we just know the one or the other, and we think it is the same name that is going around. So we need to make sure. But tell us a little bit more, Nicole.
just last week I was talking. We've got some ladies who are teachers who are joining our group, and then in Zambia we're not taught how to do life skills. So we thought, no, we can introduce the students to how to grow moringa, the benefits of moringa just in schools. And
Yes.
also, like we had ladies trained last week. They have got a big cooperative in 5 districts. So that's how we're spreading the moringa word around. Yeah,
Awesome. Wow,
yeah.
wow, Nicole. That is very,
So
very
I,
good. But you even work on, government level as well. I mean, they
yeah.
invite you to all these meetings and things. Tell us a little bit more about that experience that you have. And you've got a lot of recognition from that side.
Yeah, yeah. Because I do a lot of postings on Facebook. That's how I was discovered by the Zambia Development Agency. And then that they have five markets outside the country. And then I met She Trades where we're trained. And then I've also met Minister of Commerce, Trade and Industry. So whenever there's something big, we get to attend these big international meetings. Yeah, we did the South Africa meeting. It was nice, and we've done the Zambia Angola bilateral trade agreement and Zambia China. So they've been exposed on that level. Yeah.
That is wonderful, Nicole. And tell us, you've got two people in your home that helps you as well with supporting you with a journey. Your
I
mom.
didn't get you. My mom, my mom is always nagging me. If I don't take moringa, then it's a big problem. Yeah. And then also Jacqueline, she's with Jacqueline is with us also. Yeah. So apart from that, I also go before COVID. I used to go out a lot to speak to people. Yeah, about positive living and about moringa. So yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
we have
because I mean, it's
shows
on.
like with
Yeah.
music.
Yes. And you do
We
a lot
have
of
some
the.
shows where we do,
Yes.
yeah, we do shows with music. I've got a friend who's a musician, and then we go maybe to see some women. We speak about so many topics, the main thing being HIV and AIDS, and then how to empower them with moringa. Talk about value addition. Yeah, so that's what I do in my wheelchair, of course.
Nicole, you're actually such an amazing person, to motivate other people. But you remember, it's not just for people with HIV and AIDS that you're motivating. You're actually motivating all of us.
Yeah,
At Africa Moringa Hub, I take you as one of the, people that really, really motivates me the most, because you're always in communication, you're always encouraging, you're always try and do something, you're always reaching out, even government level, everywhere you're reaching out. And well done on that. You know, it's like we really have to say thank you to you, and also for your father that passed away, and that he instilled the love for Moringa in you, because before he passed away, he introduced you to Moringa. And that is in its own a very, very big story as well, because he worked on government level.
Yeah, I
Your
wanted
father?
to say last month, no, about the hospital. I went because my doctors used to say, we tell people Moringa is a cure. I said, no, it's just a food supplement. So
Yes.
they were doubting if I was going to improve. So last month I went for my tests and they came out negative. Yeah,
That is
negative, like
wonderful,
undetectable. But
Nicole. Yes,
I'm still taking my ARVs. Yeah. So like
yes.
people get shocked. You know, they look at me, I look very healthy, I'm energetic. And then they say, what's the secret? I say, it's Moringa.
Yes.
It's
And
Moringa.
and they
So, yeah,
can't
so,
believe. Yeah.
yeah, they can't believe. Because, within 1 year, I was very, very sick. Beginning of this year, I was very sick. And then I started my treatment, and then with the Moringa, and then within a short space of time, I'd picked up just like that. Last
I
month,
know.
negative. Like, oh,
I
yeah,
know. It's like from being sick, you were, and
yeah,
you
just
know,
this
COVID
year.
was in the air and everything, and now it's negative. So
Yeah,
it shows you.
yeah,
It shows you that there
yeah.
is
So,
absolutely a lot of strength in Moringa that pulled you through that. And it's lifting your, you know, your thinking as 100%
yeah,
focused, you know. And I mean, it does not, if nothing affects you
yeah.
anymore. That even the fact that you're in a wheelchair, nothing stops you. Nothing has ever, I think, stopped Nicole. You are a blessing to
Nothing.
Moringa in total.
And like with my results, my HB is always up. That means my blood level. My
Yes.
kidneys and my liver are just excellent. So they'll ask me like,
Wow.
what do you take? I say I just eat
Mm,
my vegetables and my moringa. I eat meat once in
yes.
a while. I love my fish, yeah. So, but how come you're so healthy? I said, yeah, it's by diet. I have
Yes.
moringa because every day in this house it's moringa. Yeah, so we're so used to
That
having.
house is Moringa
Yeah,
house.
it's a
Oh,
moringa house, including the babies, everybody. Yeah, yeah,
even the little baby is getting Moringa as well.
yeah,
Really,
yeah. I'm
Oh,
ever hungry.
we
yes, Philip.
became what we are eating.
Yes.
We became
Yeah,
what we are eating. That's the best proof.
I
You
I
prove.
hear what you say, Philip, because you guys also have in Burkina Faso, you're also advocating a lot about the health and to take your
yeah,
proper vegetables. Your eating habits plays a big role. Like
yeah.
you are really working hard on the sugar side. You make sure that the people get something sweet in, but it's not sugar.
Yes, that's very important because you know that our habits are eating with Coca-Cola, with fast food, with hamburgers and so on. And more and more people in the towns, especially, are really bad, eating bad food and
Yes,
junk food, even
yes.
junk food. And that's
And that's got the sugars in.
it's a real general health problem for public health, and so I think we have a very important role to play in public health now, and
Yes.
from the very little children, undernourished or bad nourished people, babies, till very old people with diabetes, with high blood pressure and pressure. We have the possibilities with Moringa to propose them
Absolutely.
really concrete solutions which are available for everyone, because we are selling products which are elaborated here and packaged, and so that I say every day that people can use Moringa which is growing in their yard, in the garden.
Yes.
And that's very wonderful for us. And that doesn't be agreed by our big pharma. You know, that's the difference between these people and us. And it's very important. I think so.
Yes, and I know, Philippe, because you know what? If people plant it, it doesn't mean that they're going to stop buying the products. They need the soaps, they need the teas, they need extra for the smoothies and in their food, the powders, the capsules. So even people eat it, they plant, but they still come and buy the product. So it will never take business away. The more we can encourage people to get used to the taste of moringa, get used to adding it into as a value-added product into their eating habits and into their daily consumption. And that is the mission of Africa Moringa Hub at the moment, is to actually really push it globally and to make sure that everybody globally understands that this is a plant that is very, very, it covers so many areas. It balances everything in your body. It balances it out. It doesn't do it overnight, but over a period of time, it does balance the whole thing out. But people, they take a capsule and then a week later, they forget to take it. So that's why with Moringa, with our teachings and to teach people, even in rural, in the cities, everywhere, we have to tell them, start introducing it more and more and more products. When you, even people that make food at home, or they put something in a bottle, or they put something in salads and all that, they can add it. You can add it in your salad sauces. You know, you can become so innovative with it. And yeah, that, I think that is our 2021 mission. And we are definitely going to take it very serious. And we had a month of awesome information that we gathered to see that it is available globally. So it's not like Moringa is not available. It is available. There are enough people growing, but we have to double, triple, and multifold it everywhere. Because the faster we do it, the quicker we can make that difference. And it's not like, you know, just, it's that miracle healing. I don't know. It's just got a very amazing effect on people's bodies. But we will keep doing this, and it's always awesome to join up with people like you. And the two of you are part of Moringa Hub. And Jeanette, you're doing a wonderful work there in the background. We just see the parrot every time by recording for us. And thank you very much. And we're going to keep doing. And 2021, we take hands and we just do it much, much, much bigger. And Philippe, I think you need Moringa fabrics, and you need to add on to that range of yours. I also want a Moringa shirt. You've got a very beautiful shirt. Yes. So you're gonna add the designer side in Moringa from Burkina Faso.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. But thank you very much. And we will see you all in 2021, and we will have a good 2021 forward with Moringa. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.